What's good, homies? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be me bleaching and dyeing some weave I got from DyHair777. I'm going to show you how I'll be bleaching the 18-inch bundle, and I'll be showing you how I'm dyeing the frontal. So I got this 18-inch bundle, a 20, a 22-inch bundle, and a 16-inch frontal. And I'm just showing you guys the hair and how soft and bouncy it was. It was really soft and really bouncy, very shiny and lustrous. Yeah, so I'm going to be showing you guys how I bleach it. This actually was my first time making a wig. I'm not going to show you my wig making process, but I'm going to put it all together in the wig to show you the final outcome towards the end of the video. Alright, so to bleach the hair and lighten it, I'm going to be using some powdered lightener and some 30 volume developer. I'll be using some hair dye and some toner. This hair dye wasn't even that good, y'all. I don't recommend this hair dye at all. You will need a mixing bowl and a brush. You will need some clips to clip the weave down when you're bleaching it, some measuring cups for the bleach and the developer, some gloves to protect yourself from the bleach because that shit really burns, and not so much plastic wrap, but you will need foil for the processing time. Alright fam, so my sister actually helped me with this process because you do need to work fast and the bundle was pretty long. So that's my sister on the right hand side of the screen, y'all. Say hi. So we're going to put our gloves on. We're going to clip the weave down while we're bleaching just so it doesn't move all over the place. So you want to mix some bleach and some developer into like a pancake batter, consistency, kind of thick but not too watery, but not too thick. You don't want any clumps, so that's the right texture. You do want to work fast, so you want to put the bleach on at 20 minutes and let it process for 25 minutes for a total of 45 minutes. So we're going to start at the ends of the weave just because those parts were hesitant to lighten. I did lighten my 20 and 22 inch before I filmed just so I could get a feel of how the hair is going to process, and the ends did process a little slower, so we're going to work from ends to the tip. I'm sorry, I meant ends to roots, y'all. Ends to roots. Alright y'all, we gotta work fast around here, so we're gonna quickly flip the hair over so we can get bleach on the other side, and we need to thoroughly coat every strand with bleach so all parts of the bundle bleach evenly so it looks even. So we just working fast around here, trying to coat every strand. We're working it in using every last drop of bleach, making sure every hair is coated. You really need to work fast, y'all. Like, that's why I needed my sister's help. The reason why you need to work fast is so you can allow the hair to process. So that's why you want to apply the bleach in 20 minutes and let it sit in foil for 25 minutes. So we're just going to set the bundle in foil for 25 minutes because, as you know, that's what's on the back of the container. You feel me? I just wanted to follow the rules. We're gonna let it sit for 25 minutes. So this was the result after I rinsed out the bleach with conditioner, because the hair does get dry when you do bleach it. This was the color. It was a little brassy, so we're going to tone it. I did buy the wrong toner. This wasn't the right toner for what I wanted to do. I did want to dye this bundle lavender, and this just wasn't the toner for it. But you know, oh well, I'm still moving forward with it. So you just want to coat the whole bundle with toner. 1 part's toner, 2 parts developer is the mixture I used. And I'm just working it from the tips to the roots of the bundle. I should have gotten a toner that was like kind of grayish, just so the lavender would kind of be, a little more vibrant on the hair. So this hair kind of turned out strawberry blonde afterwards, so the lavender didn't really stick to it, but you guys will see that. So after I just worked the toner and I set it aside so it can process, so the hair can, tone. And then I'm going to rinse it out with conditioner just because, like I said, the hair does get dry. These are chemicals. So I'm showing you the frontal right now. So I'm using the Color Icon Vivid Brights dye. This dye sucks. Don't buy this dye. I just really wanted lavender hair, and this was the only brand that had lavender when I went to my beauty supply, but it was just super thick and extremely hard to work into the hair. But I somehow made it work. I somehow made it stretch. But honestly, this dye sucks. Don't go buy this dye. So I was just really trying to work it into the hair because it was super thick. Like, it was thick like toothpaste. So I go back and forth working it into the hair with a brush and then with my fingers, and I'm starting at the tips just because those were hesitant to lighten with the bleach and I wanted those to get hit with the dye first. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm just working it in with my hands and then the brush, and I'm just swapping it out. This hair actually held up very well through the 3 processes that I put it through: the bleaching, the toning, and the dyeing. 3 chemical processes, and this hair was still had its curl pattern. It wasn't as curly as it was before, but it still kept its curl pattern, so it held up pretty well, and it was still soft afterwards. Shout out to conditioner. Just every time you rinse out the bleach, toner, and dye, rinse it out with conditioner, the hair will be lustrous and full of body, y'all. Don't sleep on conditioner when you're, processing your weave. Alright, so after I tried my best to work all that dye into the hair, I just set it aside in some foil, let it process, and now you guys get to see how it came out. Oh my gosh! Alright fam, so this is how the hair ended up coming out. I made it into a wig. I did not show this process. So you can see the tips of the frontal held onto the lavender. I'm sorry, the roots of the frontal held onto the lavender, and nothing else really did. Like, it just didn't come out. And let me show y'all the back. Like, it just looks hot as this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I tried so hard, you guys. I actually ran out of hair, so I think I made the wig wrong, but it's okay. It was my first time trying. So I'm just going to tweeze the part. I actually didn't even want this part anymore. You're gonna see I switch it to a middle part, but I'm just going to tweeze it to make it look more natural. So you can see the roots of the frontal got held onto the lavender, but the rest of the hair just kind of remained strawberry blonde. But I was pretty excited that the roots did, but that's really all that hung onto the lavender. Maybe I didn't process it long enough. I mean, I did it for 40 minutes, like the directions said, but it just didn't hold on to it. So I did think it was my toner. But I'm just going to make a middle part because, I wasn't feeling this side part. But then I wasn't really feeling this middle part either because one side was kind of poofy, but I didn't want to comb it out because it's curly hair. But I think I did a pretty good job. Just don't look at the back of my head, y'all. I just gotta wear a beanie, you feel me? And one thing I wasn't conscious of was bleaching my frontal, so I did fail to bleach my frontal, and it hung onto the lavender as well, so it just doesn't look the most natural, and the hairline looks a little blunt. But I didn't want to cut the hairline all the way because I do plan on doing a few styles with this wig. So I was filling out the hairline. It does look a little blunt, I know, looks a little crazy, but I'm just going to take some concealer and put it in where I did my part. I could have used a lighter concealer, but I do think it was how I saturated this footage that makes the concealer look a little orange, but it was really the lightest concealer I had. So I'm just going to place some there just so the part can look a little natural. And this is my video, you guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you would like a more in-depth hair dyeing video or wig making video. I think I can make my next wig pretty bomb, y'all. Like, I know my mistakes now and I can learn from them, and I can make a pretty bomb ass wig tut or wig video, you feel me? But let me know. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching my video, you guys.